I'm not leaving. I am not leaving. I really, really do still like this stock, even with today's movement. So we're going to check that out. We're going to talk about this new price target that just came out of nowhere as well. So stay tuned and let's get right into this. First, we're going to take a look at the movements of the day. At the movements of the day today, we opened up at $9.59. I was about to say $8 there, but no, we are out of the eights. We're back in the nines. $9.59 is where we opened up, and we pretty much immediately reached the intraday high of $10.17 in a span of only an hour and let's say 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes, we hit $10.17. It was looking good. It was looking, again, like a pretty darn good day to get started. But stuff happened. Stuff happened as the day progressed. We know we had, the short sale restriction happening today. We had a lot of other things that I talked about in my previous videos happening today, and it was looking really good. And then we hit some key points in the day. The first key point was here at 1:22 p.m. where we had the RSI drop, and it was, getting oversold. The stock was getting oversold at this point in time at 1:22, 1:23 p.m. there, and it dropped down a good amount percentage, hitting about let's say $9.57 after it reached that intraday high. After that, this stock just kept on falling and falling and falling until we reached $9.31. So you take a look at that. Yes, it was a 14-cent drop today, but overall, there's some good at the end of the day. If you take a look at this post from TSS, we can actually see that the low of the day is going up for 8 days in a row. We had 827, 831, 842, 43, 862, 901, 920, 930. So you take a look at that. You take a look at the stock overall, and overall, for the day, the low of the day is continuing to move up, and that is a good sign at the end of the day. But of course, we want to see a squeeze. We want to see some bigger movements, and maybe that will come. It seems that we have a lot of different things coming up, a lot of different things that are happening on the table, and a lot of, I would say, people or companies that are getting involved, that are putting out these price targets, that are really trying to push this down. So we'll take a look at that in a second. But let's talk about the after hours. In the after hours, we did dip a little bit below and stayed at $9 even, right at our maximum pain. We're going to get into that in a bit as well. But right at our maximum pain for $9 even, still not below that $9 level, even in the after hours. I think that tomorrow we will move up and get above that 9 a little bit and stay above that 9 at the very least. But let's get right into, of course, next, the order flow. Looking at the order flow, we can see that there's actually more inflow than outflow today, which is a little bit different. You were saying, hey, we have a red day, but there's more inflow than outflow for large scale orders, talking about 0.92 million for inflow compared to the outflow. When we take a look at medium scale orders, it's about the same, and we take a look at small scale orders, it's about the same as well for inflow compared to outflow. And of course, the volume for the day, 50.05 million, less than the previous days, but still pretty dang good compared to the average volume of 42.63 million. So you take a look at this and you're just like, okay, where is this stock going to move? I still think it's going to continue. We're still going to continue higher and higher lows each day. So that would mean that we should close hopefully above $9.30 tomorrow. If that holds true, if that trend continues, hopefully we see that moving up. But that's just one thing to keep in mind. The big thing that happened today, of course, when you take a look at this is this thing. Hearing Cowen initiates coverage on Clover Health investments with underperform and at a $7 price target. We know where the heck is this coming from? Give us more information than here's my price target, right? Because if you said here's the price target, here's why I have this price target, here is in the data to back up this price target, because at the end of the day, I am looking for some good FUD. I'm always looking for good FUD because I haven't heard any good FUD at all for the past couple of months. If you have anything, let me know in the comment section, because guess what? I am bullish as ever on the stock because I haven't ever heard anything truly negative about this company, especially with all the great amount of news that we have every single week about this stock. But, take a look at this $7 price target. Okay. Take a look at this as well. They actually have puts on this stock. So you kind of look at that. Okay, today's the 9th of September. They had a $7 price target there. And we take a look from June 30th, 2021, 35,500 shares, option puts, right, for this stock. And you're just like, okay, what's happening here, right? We have a price target that's much lower. Yeah, puts as well on top of this. It is time to put on that tinfoil hat just for 2 seconds and think about that, right? And we go over to, of course, we go over to the iBorrow desk and take a look at this. And right now we had, 129.4% going all the way down back to 0.9, under 1%, really, really quick there in a span of 15 minutes in the afternoon there. And at the bottom, someone's saying, Cowen dumped a bunch of synthetic shares on the market. Who knows? Who knows if that's true? But, looking at this, something big happened that did change this. But that is definitely, that's OHGR686 commenting on this post saying that. And so maybe it is that, I don't know, but something to keep in mind. That's on the subreddit, right? But it's just not looking good. It's just not looking good. On top of this, Cowen upgrades Humana to outperform from market perform, sets 479 price targets. So then again, they're putting, Humana way above. They're putting Clover way down. They're, have puts on Clover as well. There's a lot of craziness on this. I'm going to help you, make your own decisions. I want you to make your own decisions at the end of the day, but this hopefully helps you think about it and think about, maybe there's something going on, right? Maybe there's something going on, but hopefully they expand on why. They expand on the why, because the thing is, anyone can say, here's my price target on something, but I really want to know why, right? Because at the end of the day, if you could tell me why you did something, then people can try to debunk it or say, you know what, that's a good point. We're going to try to redo our business in some other different way because we believe that we can turn something like that around, right? So at the end of the day, I wish they talk about the why, because it's really contradictory to all the information that we see, the 140% year over year increase, and stuff like that we talked about. And so, I really just want to know why. I just really want to know why. So hopefully they talk about that, because I want to know. I really want to know. But next, we're going to go into the maximum pain. We're going to go into the maximum pain. And right now it's sitting at $9. So it, again, feels like, for the past couple weeks at least, that we've been right at the maximum pain right when we hit the weekend on Friday or whatnot. And it seems almost like you're making a big prediction. But I think that, especially if we've had that trend of lower and lower or higher and higher lows for each day or whatnot, we should be above 930 if that trend continues. So hopefully we get past that point. Take a look at options, of course, in the money. We're looking at the blue there, and $9. We're right at 6,802 for the volume. And today, actually, right now, just changed the time to September 10th, so we don't have any open interest that I can see right now, of course, right? But again, a lot of volume for the day on that as well. And overall, so far, great things to see. And next, we're going to go into the short interest percentage of the free float in Ortex. And as you can see, it's sitting at 13.37%, with the cost to borrow average at 1.42%, the cost to borrow max 3.94, the days to cover 0.74 days, and utilization rate, again, still pretty high at 86.99. So good stuff to see. We still want to see a pretty good short interest percentage of the free float, but again, the data can be manipulated in the dark pool and stuff like that. Make sure to check out that video that I made about the dark pool. Looking at short shares availability, we have 2.4 million shares available, and we have a short borrow fee rate, of course, at that 0.92%. That's what I was talking about earlier today, or what in this video, where it's saying, hey, we got that. What is that? What did the Reddit users say? They said that Cowen dumped a bunch of synthetic shares on the market. Don't know if that's true. I don't know, but that's what that Reddit user is saying. So that's definitely interesting to see. The next thing I want to talk about, of course, is Ape Wisdom, seeing the trending stocks on Reddit in the past 24 hours. As you can see, Clover Health is sitting at number 3. The words that are near it are up, like, borrow, GME, buy, fee, down, back. What does that say? Calm, moon, squeeze, bot, stock, eyebrow desk, and report. A lot of stuff talking about that borrow fee. A lot of big changes in the day, going up to 129%, going down to under 1%. What is that cause? What is the main cause for something like that to happen? But again, still pretty good sentiment, 66%, still very top, number 3. And last but not least, we're talking about the meme of the day. The meme of the day. Who here is with me? CLOV to $100. Let's go. I really want to see this stock move. I really want to see us potentially have a squeeze, of course, but I still believe in the long-term potential of the company. They have great news almost all the time on this stock, so hopefully we continue that great news. And last but not least, of course, if you want 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300, please use the link in the description below to check that out. And you can use those free stocks for any stock that you like. I know that I do. And of course, all you have to do is deposit at least like $1 or 1 cent or something like that, any amount pretty much. So check that out as well. But as always, I hope you have a great trading day tomorrow, you lucky people. Take care. Bye-bye.